My name is Naima Brooks, and I was 8 months pregnant the day the sirens wailed behind me like some omen I should have understood. It was a humid Wednesday in July, and I had just left my prenatal appointment. My feet were swollen, my back ached, and my only thought was making home, put them both up, and eat the mango slices I had been craving since dawn. I wasn't speeding. I wasn't swerving. My car, a used Corolla that coughed when it climbed hills, was fully registered. But still, the flashing lights danced in my rearview mirror like warning signs from a country that had never fully wanted me here. I pulled over, hands on the wheel, windows down, just like my mother taught me, just like we all teach our children when they hit 16 in black households across America. Don't run. Don't reach. Don't talk back. Survive. The officer approached like he had something to prove. License and registration. I nodded. I reached slowly. So slowly you'd think I was underwater. My belly pressed against the steering wheel like it had its own heartbeat. That's when he noticed. The pause in his voice told me, "You pregnant?" "Yes, sir." He looked back at his partner, a younger one who hadn't said a word, just stood near the passenger side like he was waiting for the movie to start. The older cop stepped away for a minute, mumbled something into his radio, then returned with a hand on his weapon. "We got a call about a vehicle matching this description, involved in a theft at a gas station 2 towns over." I blinked. That wasn't me. I've been at the clinic for the last hour. "You can call them." But his eyes had already made a decision, not because of any gas station call, not because of my Corolla, but because I looked like someone he didn't trust. Because I looked like every news clip he'd watched on mute in his living room while shaking his head. Because I look like trouble. Step out of the vehicle. "Officer, please. I'm very pregnant. Can we talk?" "Now." I stepped out, careful not to slip. My shoes had no grip. My thighs rubbed. I was sweating through my sundress. He grabbed my wrist. "Wait. You're hurting me." The cuffs were cold. I flinched. My stomach twisted. My child, already sensitive to stress, kicked hard against the inside of my ribs. The younger cop shifted, said something under his breath. The older one waved him off. I was led to the hood of the car, belly first. The metal burned. I tried to breathe. "Breathe, baby girl. Just breathe." But panic doesn't care about your condition. Someone across the street pulled out their phone. Thank God for them. That blurry footage would be the only evidence I had later to prove I wasn't making it up, because in the precinct, they kept me in a room for over 2 hours. No water. No bathroom. My ankles swelled. My baby stopped moving for longer than felt right. When they finally realized the mistake, they didn't apologize. They didn't offer a ride home. The older cop simply said, "Mistaken identity. You're free to go." Free? Is that what they call it? I waddled back to the sidewalk. No money, no phone, no dignity. A passing woman, an older Latina lady with kind eyes, called me a cab. She held my hand while we waited, didn't ask questions, just gave me a peppermint and said, "You and that baby are going to be okay." But the truth is, how many of us aren't? There are days when America wraps itself in flags and fireworks, telling stories of freedom and justice. But what happens when your story doesn't fit that narrative? What happens when protectors become the threat? When motherhood isn't sacred, and when a black woman's life, pregnant or not, is still disposable? Naima's story isn't an isolated incident. It's a mirror, a wound, a question. How many more? Until we redefine what protection looks like, until training becomes transformation, until empathy replaces fear. Because the truth is, justice isn't just about right and wrong. It's about who gets believed, who gets protected, and who gets to go home safe.